This is the American Rebellion. My name is Jerry. How y'all doing? I'm here with Matty K, Nick Young. As always, for some reason, we're not on the freaking radio. I have no idea why. So we decided to grace you with my beautiful face. And, well, here we are. More of me. You just need more of me. I got Eric Driver. We got David Novi. We got Eric Driver. All right. So, Matt, how are you this evening?
Well, according to you, I'm a fucking soup sandwich. But me and the raccoon had a little funny encounter last night. I put a piece of packing tape across the doorway about raccoon eye level, sticky side out. He walked face first into it, got it stuck all over his face. I peppered him with the BB gun. He jumped up in the air 2 or 3 foot and lit out to parse unknown. Oh yeah, his little hands are going up all over like you're fucking chasing spider webs off while I was peppering him with the BB gun. It was fucking hilarious.
Well, Eric Driver's got some new 3D stuff I'm not getting to play with in order to be here. Thank you for your sacrifice, Eric. We appreciate it. Nick, how are you?
I'm good. Just worn out from work today. We actually had a busy day today. Speaking of, uh, like we talked before we went live, speaking of computer crap that works different depending on, you know, how you use it.
Mm-hmm.
Move the PC and image scanner from one location to the next, and the son bitch didn't work.
Oh, of course.
So all that happened was physical move,
You,
and it doesn't work.
yeah, yeah. I swear to God, these things are smarter than us. They are. No matter what you do.
Other than that, I'm good. Just came
I
home
mean,
with a headache.
I was gonna try to take some calls tonight. I can't find my my Google number for some freaking reason. So I think I have to sign out of here.
675-309.
It's not that, but thank you, man. Thank you. All right, we're going to. There it is.
It's probably BR541.
I don't know what the
That
hell's.
was from Hee Haw
Apparently
back in
they.
the day.
Apparently hee haw. Oh, okay. Apparently, I think that the Republican National Convention is all saying Trump canceled the Jacksonville part of it. So,
Yeah, he did. He had a speech this afternoon where he said he canceled it due to the outbreak of China virus over there. So,
okay. Well, this is gonna be. I swear, man. You gotta put sign in. This works. Anyway, Junior sample sales number. Okay, BR5490. Oh, okay, Junior. Yeah, they're all dead now. Greetings, rogues in the gallery from Max. How you doing, Max? Anita's here. How are you? Everybody don't know we're on. Because went to trigger. Yeah, we're not scheduled for some reason, and I won't be able to find out till something else right now. Uh, okay, now let's see if we can find our freaking number. I got like 4 Google accounts.
On a lighter note, I had some more bathroom trim going that to make this skewed border, I had to recut an angle, which made other pieces about 3/4 an inch and 1/4 inch too short. So I had to glue extra pieces on it, sand it down. My daughter's gonna paint it. This is a turn into a miasma.
A miasma? Hmm. The hell is a miasma?
And I didn't want to tell them that some of their floor tiles are already curling up on the edges. I didn't have the heart to bring that shit up, but I'm not gonna fuck with it.
You, by chance,
Well, they didn't use any extra mastic or anything on it, which you should have probably. I mean,
yeah, oh yeah,
a little
yeah.
adhesive on the backs are not enough, really. You know what I mean?
Did they put the hell is it? Did they put the, did they just put it over?
No, no, it was a plywood subfloor. I mean, they got
Yeah,
it down to that. I mean, it was like,
right. Well, that sucks. That sucks.
hey, it's good enough. I mean, fuck it.
Yeah,
Whatever. I mean, they want to redo it in another year, have somebody do it, whatever. But they took their shot at it. I'll give them credit. You know,
yeah,
even if it made like I can't.
yeah. I know. I know. Okay, well, we got 7 whole people here so far. I'm still trying to do this. That's not it. Oh boy. Okay. One more shot, and then we're out of fucking. I don't know what to do. Let's see. We'll try this one. It's my newest one.
What are you trying to do?
Google will give you a free number to use on the internet, phone number. And I did. I had it all set up yesterday, and I called my phone. Worked fine. And now I can't find the number, and I can't get another one. So keeps telling me I need another number.
It's not in your phone call log. Well, just tell the Skype in again like before.
That don't work, man. That don't work. Very few people have the Skype, and nobody wants to go on there and do it. So it's like, what am I gonna do? All right, so we're signed into this one. This is my last one. So if it don't work, it don't fucking work. Although hold on, this may be something. No, nope.
Hey, I got a dragonfly swarm out in front of my garage right now. There's like dozens of them flying around.
You have a lot of swarms though there. How in the fuck can there not be any for
So, Jeff,
Yeah,
your cell phone,
I think
delete the number.
I think I may have erased them all, figuring that it was still good. Let me look. I'm looking now. Nope, nothing, nothing. Let me see though. Hold on. I might be able to. Nope, nothing. I erased them. I mean, I'm getting numbers, but they're from fucking different states under my zip code. California, New York, National City, California, Antioch, all California numbers. A couple in Missouri, Ohio, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's probably spoof. That's spoof numbers. That's what
National City is right on the Mexican border. So that's some kind of Mexican scam, National City.
Yeah, that's like you get a call and they want you to, you know, extend your vehicle warranty and you haven't had a warranty ever, or forever on your vehicle, and it's a spoof call. I get them from my area code, and even the next three digits uh, from my area, and it's bullshit. Well, so there.
Yeah, I've been getting this one from Encinitas. They're one, like every day. One day, like a couple days ago, they called me three fucking times. They called me yesterday. I answered it. And she goes, this is some fucking bogus guy for Jessica or something. I'm like, I don't know no fucking Jessica. Quit fucking calling me, please.
Yeah, if I don't know the number and it's from wherever, Wisconsin, California, bumfuck Egypt, I don't even answer it.
I know, but it was getting to be a nuisance, like three fucking times in one day.
They're probably looking
Finally,
for
I'm
money.
like, it's a local number, you know what I mean? I'm like, what? Who the fuck are you? I don't know you. I don't know Jessica. No, quit fucking calling me, please.
Uh-huh. Well, it's
I get
probably
that. Just strange people call my phone and it, is so and so there? Like so and so hasn't been here in forever because I've been having this same number for probably 20 goddamn years. So stop talking.
Dito. It's about 15 miles south of me. The guy would leave me emails all the time, like, "Oh, they're there. I just saw both of them coming and going," and it would be like every day. And finally, the fucker called me. I'm like, "Dude, I don't know who the hell you're trying to report to, but you got the wrong goddamn number, man."
You thought you were a private investigator or some shit?
holy man.
I don't know. I don't know who he was trying to fucking. They ain't kids
For the info.
Yeah, it was something personal, like his fucking wife or girlfriend or somebody, whatever it was. I don't know, but dude, you're not getting the information to the right person here.
Oh, I get people that send me text messages. Oh, Mr. So and so is apparently a mechanic, and they offer me information for something apparently that he's supposed to do a job for. And I'm like, you know,
Hmm.
Yeah, it's funny how people do that. just keep doing rethink who the fuck you're calling.
The ghost and say, I'm not this person you're trying to contact.
Oh, I did see a news. Remember when Joe Biden was on there with that Charlemagne, the black dude, and said, "If you don't vote for me, you ain't black." He came out and told Biden said that Trump was the first racist president, and he said, "Joe, shut the f up."
Yeah, exactly.
I found it. Okay. Was in the wrong account. All right.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. So in a few minutes, what we're going to do, put that over there. Okay. We're going to give out the number. Okay. What was the name of the guy that told me to shut the fuck up? Because I see that here on Fox News. Oh, you hear what they're calling the Washington Redskins now? The Washington football team.
Oh, what do you just have a logo of a football on their helmet now or something?
I don't know. All I know is that that sounds like a big old fuck you from Dan Schneider, the owner. No, is that Charlemagne that God, whatever the fuck that means. I don't know. I've never figured out what the fuck that means. No Republican president has done this. No Democrat. We've had
I
racist.
don't really either because Charlemagne was an English king. I mean, a white dude. I don't know why he's naming himself after a white dude in the first place, but
Yeah.
whatever.
So still calls Donald Trump trash. Uh, leadership has failed America, and there's nothing worse.
Do you see the?
Oh, so Obama did good for the country? What is this guy, insane?
Joe Biden teaming up.
Really? Okay, well, you're an idiot, so shut the fuck up.
Well, yeah. I mean, Obama can do no wrong.
in Texas and
and
turning up the pressure for another lockdown in those states. But my next guest, Senator Rand Paul, blasting that idea.
So I hate about it's okay. Not English at all. We didn't want him. Charlemagne, also known as Karl and Charles the Great, was a medieval emperor who ruled much of Western Europe from 768 to 814. In 771, Charlemagne became king of the Franks, a Germanic tribe in present-day Belgium, France, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands, and Western Germany. Thank you for the history lesson there, David, or Max, rather. Alan McMillan is with us.
Well, yeah, Max. I mean, you guys, the English and the French, always had to like interbreed so that you guys wouldn't come up with the Windsor family they got now.
Let's see. Cuomo says Trump told him feds would not deploy to New York City, announces crackdown on social distance violators. Oh, dear God. No doubt in Miami they have a special people arresting people without masks. So,
Yeah, mask my ass.
Mike Tyson is returning to boxing in an exhibition match.
I saw that. I saw Tyson working out like 2-3 months ago.
Yeah.
He looked pretty sharp for being fucking 50 something. I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
He's probably about broke as fuck, so he needs some money right about now.
I don't know. He seems like he's doing okay. I don't know. But Oakland mayor's home vandalized just before she votes no on defunding the police. Oh, Lord. Representative John Lewis to lie in state at the Capitol next week. God, he's been dead a week. Isn't he going to start to smell soon?
Probably like Colt 45.
Well, what about old boy with the cop with the knee on the neck there? They paraded his ass around for a week in the hot sun.
Apparently, the guy who runs the NBA donated. Are these people?
Yes, simple answer.
Florida State student government cancels Senate president for Catholic beliefs. Oh, dear God.
Oh, you see that?
Oh, you see how the politics is doing a whole fucking turnaround. Remember, JFK could never get elected president because he was a Catholic.
Right.
First Catholic ever elected.
Let's see, Jack.
Yeah, but now they got this cardinal that they found was running a goddamn childhood sex ring. Did y'all see that story today?
No.
You mean one of the other 500?
Yeah, another one. I don't remember his name, but yeah, here we go again.
Well, in a private conversation, okay, a private chat rather, about ways to be
Good morning.
about ways to be allies, Denton said everyone should be aware that BlackLivesMatter.com, Reclaim the Block, and the ACLU all advocate for things that are explicitly anti-Catholic. He says BLM fosters a queer affirming network and defends transgenderism. The ACLU defends law protecting abortion facilities and sued states that restrict access to abortion. Reclaim the Block claims less police will make our communities safer and advocates for cutting PD budgets. This is Ellen the Common Good. And he was replaced by Ahmad Darrell Daraldik, Daraldik, who many Jewish students have pointed out has a documented history of anti-Semitic posts from 2012 as recent as July during his time as Senate president. Yeah, well, he's Muslim. He's untouchable.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
That's
now
okay.
the lawyers are claiming that the student council will not allow him to involved. He said when you're you got to sue your own university or something on this bullshit. Is once the lawyers are involved, many times these students win, especially in cases of sexual assault, because of the way they go about it. And basically, the guy is guilty, and from the very beginning, they don't let him do a lot of stuff. They won't let him bring witnesses in a lot of cases to the hearings that are not in the courtroom. They're at the college.
Yeah.
And so, Jerry, have you worked out your phone number thing or anything yet?
I have. We build the, let's see. Oh, Steven's with us talking about. We build these tanks constantly, 4 stories high, 30 feet in diameter. Element Miller wants to know, are the protesters being arrested for mask and social distancing? Of course not. It's completely unconstitutional. You arrest one, you got to arrest all of them. You give one a ticket, you got to arrest them all. Stephen is listening while he works. It's nice to see you, Stephen. Show didn't get scheduled because I didn't do it till the last minute because I assumed we were going to be on the radio, and when we weren't scheduled, there was nothing I could do. Very sorry for you. Should close the freaking lockdown. I agree, but they won't, and it's only going to get worse. This is why we got so many problems in the street. Anyway, anybody wants to call in, it is 352-325-1381. That's 352-325-1381. So I'll put it in the comments. What is it? 1381. 1381. Okay, 352-325. Okay. Now, so you guys know, we did this one time before where I had it call forwarded to my home phone, which didn't really work because nobody could hear it. This comes out directly out of the computer screen, so hopefully that'll work out pretty good. We'll find out.
Oh, yeah, I got a chubby.
I'm not sure why that was.
At least, yeah.
I'm not sure why that was so freaking funny, but it was for some reason. Okay.
mandated, or hell, she's going to do it. She's going to unseal these 80 documents of transcripts between Ghislaine Maxwell and Epstein and all kind of other documentation. She's going to release it to the public.
The one whose son got killed?
No, Epstein debacle shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Oh, it's got flight law.
but how whitewashed is it going to be? It's probably going to be pretty generic shit if they're going to put it out in public, or get a fucking sentence on her.
Oh,
You
the ones that they seized. It's going to get released to the public. That's what the story says. So we'll see.
BLM is suing Trump from sending Trump to stop him from sending help to Chicago. Are you fucking kidding me? BLM is doing this. Now that
Yeah.
oh my God. If I
No, not exactly. There's a woman, a black woman with dreadlocks, control the police department over to her.
yeah,
That'd be great.
it's not really hypocritical. That's just flat out stupid.
That's just ignorant.
Luca has joined. Can't go wrong there. Black Lives Matter Chicago branch has a plaintiff named federal law enforcement as defendants in civil rights claim. Yeah.
You know, these people are getting such a weird slant on all that matters, and all these, snowflakes riding and shit in these, progressive cities, and they think that's like normal, but it ain't gonna fly in like, Corsica, Pennsylvania,
Yeah. Chiefland, Florida.
Tehachapi, Florida, wherever. That shit ain't gonna fly, brother.
Rarely in modern times has a president of the United States trampled on bedrock constitutional protections on this scale or so brazenly usurped states' police power by directing federal agents to carry out an illegal mission against the people for its own personal political benefit, the complaint states, adding that they have been engaged 8 weeks and plan to continue their, in quotation, peaceful demonstrations in the near future. Are these people out of their fucking mind? Holy shit, are these people out of their fucking mind? It also accuses Trump
And
of...
what have they accomplished?
Yeah, it also accuses Trump of using a secret police force. There's no secret about it. Adding President Donald Trump
Oh, I
has
saw
long
a story
fancied...
about that too. It's all bullshit.
Yeah, President
That whole story is fake news.
Yep.
And the guy from HHS or somewhere, he said, they're saying they have no insignia. They don't know who they are. They're in unmarked vans, just snatching people off the street. He straight up said, "That's crap." He said, "Here's all the insignia that on their uniforms, and it may not have their name on it, but it says who they are, FBI, whatever." He said, and the mission to go find people and snatch them up because they damaged federal property or a federal office. And he said, what good does it do if we just let them, just because they walked off the federal property, we can't go get them now that they committed a crime,
Yeah.
a federal crime? He said, that doesn't make. He said, no, by the way, for years and years and years down to local city level. And now you want to complain about it? He said, look what's been happening to the marked vehicles, Molotov cocktails with the cop in it. So, yeah, element of
well, you know, from the criminal element, I can tell you how to spot marked vehicles, but no problem. You know, license plates. You know, they don't have to have registration or fucking. They don't have any stickers on the license plate. That's how you know it's a fucking cop car.
And window tint that you would not get your vehicle inspected if you had it on your windows.
We don't have inspection here, but we do got the window tint law. They're cops. They'll make you scrape it off the fucking
No, you
window.
gotta have a registration sticker on your license, the back of your car, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. City, federal employees don't have any stickers on the license plate. It says
Correct.
exempt on it.
But the window tinting is only allowed to a certain percentage of sunlight block. You get this blackout shit, only cops can have that. Other than that, normal people like us, you try to go get your car inspected, no, they have a monitor that shoots through your window and reads the level, and they will not inspect your vehicle at that point. Send you the fuck away. You have to rip it off at that point.
So yeah, I was living with my sister, and she lived upstairs in this flat. I was living with her for a little while after I got out of the Air Force, and there was an unmarked car at the top of the block and the bottom of the block, and I told her, there's cops watching this house. She's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, they're watching the house. There's unmarked cars at the end of the streets. And turns out her landlord lived downstairs, was selling weed out of the house. He lost the fucking house.
All right, we got a caller. This is
Hi, this is Johnny Reward.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2. To accept, press 1. Okay, I sent the caller's voicemail. Goodbye.
What do you say? What? Didn't you just press 1 to have to accept the call? I did. Call back, Johnny. Make sure you turn down the show.
I heard him for a second.
No, that was
said a couple of words. Hey, it's Johnny.
Yeah, that was that's just a recording. You got to say that. It is Johnny. And I pressed the right fucking number. I don't get why. Oh,
Jerry, come on now.
Says to accept the call, press 1. I did. I pressed fucking 1. I don't know what the problem is. Johnny, if you're listening,
maybe it did
call
too
back.
fast or something.
I didn't do it too fast. It got sent to fucking voicemail for some goddamn reason.
Maybe one of those
well-oiled machine here.
Yeah, those menus that I have one that we call for software support. You have to listen to the entire menu before you press an option, or it will kick you the hell out.
Maybe that's it. I don't know. There aren't a whole lot of directions here or at all. So I'm going to try calling him back. All right, Johnny says he's calling again, so we'll try it. So, here we go. All right.
from?
It's Johnny.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Gary.
How you doing, Johnny?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
Oh, doing good, doing good. We finally got to connect. I love this, brother. How you been doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, doing excellent. Okay. Well, thank you. I just been watching all this crazy crap going on. I just listened to David Harris a while ago. He was talking about he got on an airplane and he said he didn't wear no mask. This pandemic, I don't know if it's for real or not, but sure got a lot of people all screwed up. I know that. And like down there,
Johnny,
down there,
you don't sound like you're from England. Where you come from?
Matt wants to know where you come from, Johnny.
Oh, I'm in Artesia, New Mexico.
New Mexico.
I
Yeah.
got here about 5 miles from the Pecos River.
5 miles from the Pecos River. That's Pecos, the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Pecos, yeah.
That's good. That's good. All right.
I'm
Yeah,
out here in the big middle of the desert.
I'm thinking that the pandemic,
Yeah,
Johnny,
we're in the desert out here.
I think the pandemic is so full of lies about so many different things.
Ain't nobody.
It's hard to decipher what's the truth anymore.
It is. I mean, they've got us all locked down. Well, I ain't locked down. Hell, I don't do a thing. I tell them, if I got to wear a mask, they can kiss my ass. Because I'm tired of it. I'm absolutely tired of it. I don't wear a mask. Man, and I ain't really all that much changed out here in New Mexico. We got that Grissom, that damn communist governor we got. She don't know shit from Shinola, and she's trying to tell everybody else how to live. It just annoying. It's just more annoying than anything, And a lot of these cafes and restaurants, they're saying piss on her, and they're just opening up anyway.
Well, good, because that's what needs to happen. That it needs to happen. Go ahead, Matt.
I heard this woman. This woman was saying she had a waiver to not wear the mask because I should not be wearing one either, because if I wear the mask, I could get my AFib back. It could cause me to have AFib again, which they don't tell you that people that have certain things, wearing a mask can fuck you up too.
Yeah. Then, of course.
Well, yeah, you're breathing right back in your CO2 that you just exhaled. That is poisonous to the human body. That's the problem.
Yeah, I got serious COPD problems, so I can't wear a mask either. And I heard if I asked me to wear a mask or that, all I got to do is get their phone number and I can have their answer to them. But I ain't that kind of person, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't no too happy bastard, like a lot of people are. A lot of people are that way, but I would never do that. I can understand people being scared, but hell, if you're scared, get in my pocket, hell. That's what I feel about it.
I think that I think that there's more lies that have to do with this. It's more about control. It's more about a whole lot of things other than this virus. I think if more people just caught it and got over it, it'd end up being literally like the flu. Robert Woods says, "Mark my word, after the election."
What? That's what it is. It is a flu, is what it really is. I think that's what it really is, sort of like a flu. But you know what? You remember back when I was doing my show, Gary?
Yeah.
Back in November, I got sick as a damn dog. And I think I got that shit back then.
Yeah,
I think I really had that shit back then.
Matt and Nikki have said the same thing.
Sir?
Matt and Nick here on the show have said the exact same thing as you just said, that they think they may have had it also way back before we even really started hearing about it or whatever. So, and a lot of people are saying that, so who knows? I think that listening to people like Fauci and Burks and all these people like that, these people have not been right about much about throughout this whole thing, yet there's people holding them up for like they're gods or something.
Yeah. I think what they,
well, yeah, if you notice, Trump don't have them on his reports.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I think I'm Fauci full of shit.
Yeah, I think he is too. What did you say, Nick?
Yeah, if you notice, Trump, he started his, pretty much daily, report. And Fauci and Burke are not in the room because I think people have figured out that both of them are, like my dad would say, get your pen ready, dear. They're talking like a man with a paper asshole.
That's a good one. Talking like a man with a paper asshole. Talking man, paper asshole. That's nice. Yes, sir. All right, got it. All right, so Stephen Tolliver, Alan McMillan. Alan McMillan, they can't stop us from voting in person legally, and they know it. Our election laws won't allow them to pass a law demanding votes to be done by mail across the country. Yeah, but they're sure trying. I believe that's in the $3 trillion stimulus bill coming up that they're trying to get all their liberal shit in. That's why it's $3 trillion. Democrats stopped the $1 trillion one. I say just split up $1 trillion and hand it to the American people and let them decide. Because some of us, at least half of us, are smarter than the fucking politicians in this country. But then the companies that are going to be getting all this money and the entities and all the rest of it, and they're going, they owe them money, so they're going to get it. That's how it works.
Yeah, well, they're paying all these hospitals X amount of dollars for if you COVID patients, you get this much money and they put you on a ventilator, you get this much money, and then they get these ventilators and killing people.
Yep.
So they two folks out there, they get the money and the key at the same time. Imagine that.
Jesus, Alan. Alan McMillan.
They're trying to, after this Obamacare, it's put a lot of these hospitals in one hell of a shape,
Yeah.
And they got to get their money back somehow. Well, the way to do it is do it like this.
Alan McMillan says, I'm convinced my youngest brother died from Chinese virus. He died earlier this year before people were being tested. But from what his nurse described, he had every symptom of the Kung flu with underlying heart disease. I'm sorry to hear that, Alan. I am. Well, Fauci came out, 2 days ago?
I condolences to you, Alan, for sure, brother.
Fauci came out 2 days ago and said New York handled the.
Well, I'll tell you what, so I take me out, Gary.
Okay. Fauci came out a couple of days ago and said New York handled the coronavirus as well as anyone. Right there, that tells me it's bullshit. So, Nick Young says, but according to Democrats, the minorities aren't smart enough to get an ID or go to the polls. Yeah, I know. I know. Yep, they say that.
Talk about racist.
Yep. Yep. The only ones that are racist are the Democrats. I'm sure there's some Republicans that are racist. I got no idea, but the Democrats are doing it out loud, and nobody says anything about that. Stephen Tolliver, I'm concerned about that they are scaring people who will not go to the voting polls because of the fear of contracting the Kung flu. I think this election's going to be a fucking mess.
That's exactly it, right there, Gary. And Stephen, right.
Yeah, well, that was Alan McMillan who said that, but still.
I think Stephen hit it right on the head.
I think that's exactly what it is. This is trying to get just another way of getting Trump out of office by basically changing the voter laws at the last second. Biden's been sucking up to an organization called
or scaring people not to vote, not to go vote, scaring you to not go vote.
That's true. Yep. Very true. All right. Well, we appreciate you calling in, Johnny.
Well, so we take a write-in ballot. Okay, hey, thank you, Gary, for letting me be on here, and y'all keep up the good work, and y'all take care, brother.
Yeah, you too, Johnny, and I hope to hear from you again, buddy.
Get y'all later.
All right. That was Johnny Rourke, guys. He used to do a pretty good show. He did a Facebook show every day. I was hoping he might come back and do it again, but can more than one person call
Why
in?
is he not doing it anymore?
He got sick. He had some, I think he had some diabetes or something. Had to have some toes or something amputated, something. So he's been recovering. What do you think will happen if Trump doesn't get in? I think the United States of America will be on its last leg and it will fall. Simple as that.
No, the United States of America is over with, as you know it. It's over with.
I actually have a great fear that he's right. We all better get ready.
There's no more united at this point.
Yeah. I actually think we're heading for a civil war, Max, of some sort. We're already having the war of words. There's violence in the streets. I don't know. Larry Burns from Canada's here. How you doing, Larry? But if Trump loses, we're going to be turned into some socialist utopia for about 3 minutes until it all collapses. Taxes will go sky high. Businesses will go out of business or move out of the country. Regulations will be at a premium where nobody can really have one. People will be fined for all kinds of shit. The police will be.
Do you believe that they're trying to level the United States of America down to the level of every other shithole in the world?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's their goal for some reason.
Yep.
That we should not be superior in any way, which we have been since the beginning of the United States.
Well, the thing about it is that the people that want this like the Democrats and so forth, they don't have to worry because they'll be superior. And we will be living in literally a dictatorship under fascism. That's what it will be. Prices will go through the roof. The economy will crash. The stock market will crash. If Joe Biden wins, the next day the stock market crashes. Okay?
Definitely.
It's that simple.
That's the Democrat way. So that they're, they want to be the government that controls everything. I mean, everything. Your business, your home, your job, everything. You work for the government at that point. Trump.
No, but my point is, why don't they want the United States they don't want the United States to be better than anybody else, which has always been the case. They don't want that for some fucking reason.
Because they're batshit crazy. That's why. Or they're just greedy. Because they will get all the money.
Yeah, plus
he who has the power has to go.
Let's not forget about court packing. Let's not forget about the First Amendment will be told what we can and cannot say. The Second Amendment will no longer exist. Gun companies will be put out of business. The banks are already still to this day stopping doing business with gun companies of any kind. Many of them.
What about that? Now you could sue gun manufacturers. I don't think that's going to fly, but.
And even when they take stuff to the Supreme Court now, it could go either way on whether or not it's actually going to come out in our favor. I mean,
yeah, that John Roberts there.
Yeah.
You can't trust that bastard as far as you can throw it.
Nope.
Well, Jerry, what is the number for somebody else to call in instead of old Johnny?
I'll put it in the comments. It is 352 325 1381. All right. And there you have it. 352 325 1381 if you'd like to call in. We try to keep it to 5-10 minutes so more people can call in. Hopefully we'll start getting call-ins all the time. I am going to have to get some kind of freaking soundboard to get all this shit straight because it sounds terrible. But you have.
Where's my girlfriend?
She is.
Destiny.
She is not here tonight. Have you seen the stupid women trying to protect their idiot criminal heathens from the federal agents holding signs that say, "Don't shoot, I'm a mom"? Yeah, and the funny part is, I don't know if it's funny, but nobody's really getting shot except by the anarchists. The anarchists are killing people. The thugs are killing people. And Black Lives Matter is trying to make it seem like they're not out there rioting, but they're full of shit. They are. Okay, if it's sad is what it is. Hey everybody, are wearing masks mandatory in public places where you are? Not all of them, Larry, from where I live. I think where Matt lives in California it is, I think. But he'd have to tell you that.
Depends. It depends here in Louisiana.
Completely.
Okay, so Matt says the entire state has to do that. Here, it depends, like Nick just said, depends on the business. Like I go to this thrift store, they say, and I like the place, so if you want to go in there, you got to wear one, so I do. I have some in the truck. Other than that, I think Walmart has made it mandatory throughout the country. Although I have not been to Walmart since before the 20th when that was supposed to start, because apparently before the 20th you couldn't get it at Walmart on Chiefland, but I don't know. Robert Woods says it is in Alabama. And Max says from today it is where he lives in England. Most Anita says most places in the UK. So in some places it depends on if you're black, then you don't have to
No,
wear one.
it's funny how all the mega corporations are still open, and your mom and pop shit's got to be closed.
Yeah, yep. Bars have to be closed, tattoo parlors, all these places like that. But the weird part is most of the liquor stores in the country are still open. The pot dispensaries are still open. That kind of shit. Yet there are people out there like Jasmine, which is Nick's daughter, can't get a fucking doctor's appointment for a fucking month, can't get a goddamn operation she needs, can't do this, can't do that. Um, Trying to raise money for her is like pulling fucking teeth. I think I've shared this shit out like 1,000 fucking times so far. Nobody's donating $5 fucking. I don't get it.
Yeah,
If we
I don't
don't
get it.
if we don't
But
take care of
if it
our
was a
own,
basketball team,
yeah,
that were having a problem, they'd get $10 million.
yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. If we don't start taking care of our own, who the fuck else is gonna do it? Now, I'm not mad at nobody in particular, but damn, I put a lot of work into this GoFundMe, the Facebook fundraiser, all that. In the last, I'd say 4 or 5 days, I think we've gotten $30 from one person. Not going to say who it is. It's somebody we all know, and I thank everybody who has given. Make no mistake. I had a really nasty email from some asshole the other day that I hope they blocked, although I doubt. Okay, over this shit. And I just sat there for like a fucking hour seething over it, literally at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning. And this is a 23-year-old girl. The government is not going to take care of us, folks. The government is not equipped to take care of
Well, that
us.
story gets even better lately, Jerry.
Oh, great. Okay. Do I want to hear this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you want to see? I can make you see.
Go ahead.
One of Jasmine's youngest daughter, her father, his mother, who's a bar whore, is going around saying that Jasmine's lying and somebody's suing her. It took Jasmine a while to figure out it was her, but she pinpointed it. It's a nasty bitch. How you like them apples?
About what you'd expect.
Especially from her. Yeah. All the while her son doesn't pay his damn child support. Yeah, really good people.
All right, so here's the deal, guys. The government does nothing about social media except scream to the fucking rafters about, keeping conservatives down. Every single day in the news, there is something new about what they're doing. Even they're going after Q people now. I mean, I don't believe in Q or anything even remote. I don't watch Q. I don't watch people who watch Q. Okay, but that's their right. And Q, whoever he or she may be, has the right to do what they do. It's not like they're out there trashing this one or trashing that one, but Twitter is taking down Q accounts. Okay, Facebook, 5, 6 years of doing this shit. I got 10 people on here. Why? Because they don't like what we have to say, and we are far from the only one. We were never huge, okay, but we used to do way better than this. our count used to be at least in the 30s, 40s, sometimes the 50s or 60s, depending on the show. And if we had a good show, it'd be in the 80s. Now we're down. If we crack 15 people watching this, it's like amazing to me. Okay. Um,
Yeah, I remember when we came from a 1 watt radio station in South Texas, and yeah.
but now, there was a time that this lady needed some food money that we managed to collect $300 for her in literally a fucking hour because of the amount of people that would watch my videos. Cutting communications, I think, yes, number one thing you do in any type of war. You cut the communications, they got no way to communicate. It wrecks the system. That's simple. Facebook's doing it. And the government is doing nothing about that. The government is doing nothing about anything. The only thing the government does is throw money at shit, and they don't throw it at the right shit. They don't fix problems. They don't do any of that. So when we got somebody like Jasmine, who's left? Who the fuck is left? Us. We got 10 on here. That's about what we usually get, Eric. Right? And that's if you believe the counters, because normally the counters are not. And I'm seeing the same 4 or 5 people. The same 4 or 5 people. With that said, who are the other 5? Why aren't they commenting? I don't know. Maybe they're looking for us to say something that they can get us kicked off for. Maybe they just enjoy watching, don't want to comment. I wish they would, but sometimes, whatever. That's fine. My point of this is that, we've tried to do some good for others. And because of what's going on.
Well, it can be treacherous as well, because I put a link up yesterday. Some guy clicked on it, liked it, and he goes, "Send me a friend request." So I clicked on his name, and there was no information, no about info, nothing.
Right.
I'm like, he demanded I send him a friend request. I'm like, who the fuck are you, man?
Yep. Yep. And it is. You got to be careful. Half of the people, I get like 3 or 4 a week. People sending me friend requests I'm already friends with. Okay, because their account's been hacked. I see posts all the time of people saying if you get a friend request from me, don't accept it. Okay. This is social media. It's the most unsocial fucking place on the planet. But nevertheless, here we are. Okay, and it's the same people, and I do look forward to seeing each and every one of you, at least your names and your words. I do, because in the end, that's great. I'm going to put her PayPal up here. It goes directly to her. Hopefully, somebody will. You're getting the truth out. I don't know if it's the truth or not, Johnny. I just know I'm getting my opinion out, and that's a very big First Amendment thing. We are not always right. I am not some kind of guru. Okay. Neither is Matt and neither is Nick. But we do have opinions, and it is important for each and every one of us to voice those opinions, because if we don't, we're going to get drowned out by the left. We're already being drowned out by the left. We can't allow it to get any worse. I have put...
And Jerry, what's that phone number again? Anyone wants to call in?
Yeah, hold on.
582-3756.
Let's see. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, so there's the PayPal app for Jasmine. If you guys want to give, click on that. Please do so. I'd like to have her back on again. Maybe we can do something. I don't know. I mean, I have put hours and hours and hours into this, and I can't believe this. I can't. I see some of the most ridiculous. They got Facebook fundraisers for somebody's fucking. There's like 6 of them on the side of the ours for somebody's fucking birthday. Anyway, the number is 352-325-1381. It's 352-325-13. That's going to be a regular thing. I'm going to fix a couple of things on the screen here so it's up on the screen also, so I don't have to keep... I can do that now, actually. But,
oh, shit, we're doomed.
Shut up, you fucker. All I got to do is edit, and then I don't have to have Matt tell me to do this every freaking 5 seconds. Hold on. To call in. Let's see. It's
Oh, I had a weird experience with the guy who was supposed to do my fence yesterday. Well, they're Mexicans, of course, but he sent his father over to count how many fence posts they're supposed to replace. So I'm like, okay, he's like, you know, he comes in, he's like, I'm Jose. I'm like, yeah, Matt, how you doing, man? You know, he spoke like half English. And he's like, how many fence posts what are we doing here? I'm like, how the fuck do I know? You're the guy who's got the contract. What the fuck? I'm going to tell you what you're supposed to be doing here? I said, hey, call your son back and talk to him, because I have no idea where the fuck you're going to start and where you're going to stop, or how many fucking fence posts there is.
That's nice. No, that didn't work.
So, hey, guys.
Hey, Jasmine, how you doing? Nice to hear you.
I'm good. How are y'all?
Good, good, good.
How you doing, Jasmine? Oh,
I'm all right. You know, just dealing with the typical drama.
Yeah, your father was just telling us.
Hey, Jerry, what's all this feedback coming from OEE?
I don't know. Ask Nick. Ain't me. Your father was telling us about the former, I guess, what, mother-in-law or something?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I got an email the other day from some asshole. I have no idea who it was, but I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep, so I came in here to start sharing it out. And first thing I saw was not an email. It was like that comes through on a text on a messenger thing, and I'm like, some people just need to be killed. I'm fucking sorry they do. Gary Burns says, hello,
So
Jasmine.
this is the first I hear of an email.
No, this is, I wasn't going to say anything, but it's the same usual shit where people are fucking perfect in their lives and nothing bad ever happens to them and they think that everyone else should deal with their own shit. Let's put it that way. And that's putting it nicely. I've done this before. There's always some assholes that want to just be dickheads. It's just, it's just the way it is. It's social media, the most unsocial place on the frickin' planet. I must have shared out the GoFundMe and the fundraiser 1,000 frickin' times. I invited 900 friends. I don't know what the hell I'm doing anymore. And the saddest part is if we don't help each other, but we've been saying this for years, we don't help each other, nobody else is going to do it for us.
Exactly.
Because there ain't nobody else. We are effectively on our own for everything. I don't care what it is. The United States government, the state governments, the city governments, they only care about getting Trump either out of office or in office, depending on what side of the aisle you fall on. Okay.
Well, Jasmine, I got $50 in my PayPal account, but I can't figure out how to send it out.
That's helpful, Matt. Thanks. I don't know, guys. I don't fucking know anymore. I do know that I still owe Matt $50 and I forgot all about it. I know that. Fuck. Because
No. I don't think you do. I don't.
No, you're very wrong. And I know I do, and you know
Whatever,
I do, so shut the fuck up. It
doesn't matter.
Anyway, I will send
Oh,
it.
fuck it. No, I don't. I thought it was still in there, but I don't give a fuck.
I know.
That was like a fucking long ago.
All right, I'm going to tell you how to do it right now. It's fucking simple. You go on there, you're going to send money to somebody. You got to have their email address, or their, I'm sorry. Yeah, their email address, and I can give you her email address. You put it in the thing, and then you push send. It's not that fucking hard, man. Yeah, I know. It seems like a lot of work for Matt. We got an incoming call, so let's see who this is. Okay.
Call from
Stephen Tolliver.
There we go,
to
Stephen.
accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Steven. Steven.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Yes.
How you doing?
Good.
Oh, good. All right.
I'm taking a little break here.
All right. Jimmy Collins is here. He said hi, Nick.
Yeah. So anyways, Jasmine, I'm almost done with all the information that I need to send you.
Okay, great.
She says.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, she said great.
Okay.
She's short, so she doesn't speak loudly. Not enough lung capacity or something. I don't know. Put some bass in your voice, you'll be fine. I don't know. She's like 3
Okay,
foot tall,
great.
man. Yeah, that's not it, Jasmine. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's not it. That's not it. All right. Anyway, yeah, she heard you.
Hey, Matt, if Matt has any grandchildren,
He
if
does.
Matt has any grandchildren that know anything about technology, just have them show you how to transfer your PayPal money.
Yeah, he doesn't have grandchildren, but he does have 2 children that could do it for him very easily. But he'll forget 10 minutes after the show is the problem. But yeah, he could ask his kids. They definitely know how to do it, I'm sure. Sad. It's sad when I know more than anyone about the computer.
Yeah.
That's what's sad.
No, it's not sad. It's uplifting to me that I'm not so involved in this shit. And Stephen Tolliver, you're in Pennsylvania, right? Or someplace, some shits over there.
He's in Pennsylvania, yes. Near Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Yes, I'm in Pennsylvania.
He's in Pennsylvania.
Well, he knows I'm an Erie native, so at least we got that in common.
Yeah, Matt's from Erie, so apparently everyone in Erie is too lazy to learn how to or buy a computer or anything. So he makes fun of me constantly about screwing stuff up, but at least I'm trying.
Yeah. I don't know if any of you seen my post that I put on the other day about a local commissioner around here gave the go-ahead for Black Lives Matter to demonstrate, protest, and for defund the police. And she's going to march with them too. And when I called about, hey, can I have a counter protest? Oh, you have to have a permit. And I know for a fact that Black Lives Matter organization around here didn't have to pay for a permit. So,
yep.
And we're supposed to be wearing masks.
Yep.
So,
yeah,
this country's going to hell in a handbasket.
Yep. We were talking a little while ago about the mandatory mask bullshit
on Saturday.
Then we were talking a little while ago about the mandatory mask bullshit, and somebody says that they're gonna make the protesters, do that. And
right.
I doubt it. They haven't so far, and that would be racist, I'm sure. So,
Yeah. So, but I just wanted to.
Well, just like that place in Oregon that had
that I understand.
The
black only white people had to wear masks. Black people didn't have to.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. What did you say, Stephen?
No, I was just wanting Jasmine to know that I'm almost done. I haven't forgotten about it.
Okay.
Even though forgetting about things is easy for me to forget, because the crap I'm into. But her plight is very high on my priority list.
We thank you for that.
And I'm telling you that Facebook is going to mess with your algorithms. They're going to mess with your algorithms to keep your viewership down.
Oh yeah, I know.
But don't give up hope.
Oh yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm a better person for meeting you guys. Matt, you and Nick, and everybody that is in the show and commenting. You guys have, lifted my life up, whether you know it or not. So keep up the good work.
That's like one of the nicest things I
think I see a tear in my dad's eye.
Yeah, he's a crybaby. There's no doubt of that. But we'll try to get through. That was probably the nicest thing anybody ever said to us. It was nice of you to say it about Matt, even though it's probably not true. We appreciate that. Matt's he's like a loose cannon. He's our loose cannon. But
Tell him he's got to tame his beard.
He's got to tame his beard. Yeah, I saw that picture. Didn't look that bad.
All right, I got to get going, guys.
All right, take care. Thank you, Stephen. Have a good night. That was Stephen Tolliver. Yeah, I must have shared it out 40, 50 times just this morning. All kind of, there's like 3 things, and I don't get it.
I gotta tell you, Jerry, that's kind of humbling that anybody would say that.
Yeah, I have to say
we make any difference to them.
Yeah,
in one way or the other.
I have to say that. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Matt. And all joking aside, probably the nicest thing anybody's ever said about this show. So I'm gonna go join Nick and cry now and get in the fetal position. Probably suck my thumb, that sort of thing. But yeah, it was. All kidding aside, it was very nice. You don't hear that much, and sometimes I gotta be honest. Sometimes I come back here. I usually get back here about 22, quarter till 7. I just sit here like, what the fuck? We're gonna spend. I don't want to do this 2 goddamn hours of this bullshit. But you know what? In the end, it's not really fighting because that may come, but nobody's dying or being shot or anything like that. But if we don't keep giving our opinions and talking and I don't know, America will live within me.
That's like when we did the blog talk when we had like a lot more international fucking people that seemed to give a fuck. That was humbling in itself.
Yes, and
the dude from Israel and all them people.
Yep. Yeah. But then they started with the shadow banning on Twitter, and when one does it, they all end up doing it. So it's like it's a never-ending thing. So I don't know.
The guy that was working in the restaurant in Virginia that was Israeli that called us on his break times and shit.
Yep.
That was fucking fantastic, man.
Yep. Got straight from the source. And one of the things I love about like the international people we got now is you don't hear the bullshit politics from them or anybody else. You hear what's actually happening in different states, different countries, and how it affects real life people instead of the politicians telling you how great everything is while, it's really shit kind of deal. Which that's what I like, I mean, everybody's got their ups, they got their downs. Jasmine's going through, a big thing, and when she's better, it'll be somebody else. And all we can do is what we can do.
Maybe I should reach out to Ritzheimer and see who wants to come on.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that, please. Oh boy, don't do that. Why in the hell can't I find my phone book here? I gotta tell you, this thing here does not. I mean, I'd like to put people's names to their phone numbers so when they call in, I know who it
Jerry,
is.
the phone number is BR549-837-4526.
No, I actually have it going across the screen. If you had a computer, you would see that. It's 352-325-1381. We would like everybody to start calling in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to swing it or not, get some kind of freaking soundboard to get everybody more clear, I think. I don't know. We'll see.
Baby steps, Jerry.
Yeah, well, that's right.
If Jasmine had to check out, she's going to try to call in on that number soon
Okay.
before we run out of time.
That should,
So
all right.
we'll give her a little bit.
Let's see. Max is still here. I get most of my news from you guys. Well, if you want news about America, now that's a good point though, because like if you can go on Breitbart over here, I guess it's called Breitbart America or U.S. or whatever the hell it is. You can get some news from England. You will hear from Nigel Farage or if there's something that's big, then what's his name, the premier or whatever they call him over there, the guy with the hair. Anyway, but and then if there's like a really moronic person in the Green Party or something, you'll hear something stupid from them. I gotta tell you, the Amrab family is a good one, and it's frustrating that bad shit happens to this family. Well, it's frustrating, bad shit is part of life, but fixing it should not be this hard. At least being able to pay for fixing it shouldn't be this hard. Especially for something like this. When I do go on, we've all seen the freaking GoFundMe's or whatever that people want money for this or to send us money to go fight Aunt Tiffany, and then they all go out beer drinking and having big fun and so on and so forth. Yeah. Yeah, I get them, but I want the news, ground news, not hearsay. Yeah, exactly. It's like you ever notice they talk about history, say for instance, any type of war, will talk to people they'll tell you what generals said, they'll tell you what the politicians said, but the only ones I really want to hear from are the guys on the ground that were actually there. And I watch a lot of those videos.
That's right, because all probably Max sees is all these big cities and all these protests. It don't happen all over. 95% of the country is not like that shit.
That's absolutely correct.
They don't believe in it.
Uh-huh.
They don't believe in all this bullshit that's going on.
Uh-huh.
You're getting such a skewed version of shit that it's ridiculous.
Maybe that link I sent you about that audio mixer software would help you with. Oh yeah, it's free, isn't it? Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. I like physical shit sitting before me that I can actually touch. I don't know. We'll see how it works.
Let's get physical. We gotta get physical.
I listen to a lot of these shows that the guys have phone calls on, and I'm talking about the high-end ones. Okay. And they have, it sounds like they're in the same room kind of deal, and it doesn't have that background, all that. That's what I would like to have here. So everybody can hear everybody and there's no problem. Part of the problem is my speakers are very cheap speakers, so that's a thing. And I got 4 of them, literally to make it as loud as possible. That's good as it gets.
Terry, all this is it's fine. You make do what you got, brother. Come on.
I know that,
That's
man.
the best we got. That's the best we got.
The thing is, it's like the phone calls. If I can make one thing better, I feel happy. Because I ain't making nothing better here. I can tell you that. Fucking life, I think. She went and had shots the other week. Fucked her up for 3-4 days, and her arms, and they're still in pain. They had to put her to sleep to give her these shots, and they only last, like they said, a month at the most. So I don't fucking know. She never feels good. We don't go nowhere. We don't do nothing together hardly. We went to the vet the other day. We came home. I thought she was gonna pass out because I had to take the dog in, get Some goddamn thing. Oh, he had to get a heartworm test, and he had to get a shot for allergies. Fucking dog, man. And
Really?
yeah, he gets in the fall usually, which another month will be the fall. He gets these. He
Jerry,
itches bad, man.
Jerry,
To the
it's
point
a
he bleeds.
D-O-G. It's a dog.
Yeah, but it's to the point that he bleeds. He itches so bad. And he doesn't have fleas because we give him a pill every month for fleas and heartworm. And
Well, then he might have to do the old Yeller trail or something. I don't know.
no, what are you, insane? I'm not doing that to my dog. So he almost bit the damn vet. I can tell you that. He's not big on leaving the property. He's not like me in that aspect.
Oh shit! Then you got lawsuit on your ass.
No, not this doc. This doc is one of the best vets I've ever seen in my life. He's like 80 years old, man. This guy, if I got to tell you, if I had to have surgery, I'd let him do it. That's how good he is. Let's see. Max says I'm relying on you guys not to let your country
behind
fall.
the scenes, he probably has like the rubber mallet for the talk when you're not looking.
No, Matt, he doesn't have a rubber mallet. David Moo, or not, God damn, I keep saying that. Max says, I'm relying on you guys not to let your country fall. If that were to happen, it would be a house of cards. Yeah, I hear you guys are finally, is there a no-deal Brexit? Is that what I'm hearing? I used to be in the news every fucking day, and now everybody thinks it's over, and it's really not. I know they've been negotiating.
Well, Max, I'll tell you, I'll never let my part of my country, my personal country, will not fall. Or I'm going to be falling before that does.
Yeah.
But
I think many of us feel exactly the same way, just like they do in England or Australia or any other country if people grew up and served at some point or whatever. If you don't have a flat blade screwdriver, you use a dime. Okay, Eric, thanks. Either I missed something or that's just random information. And I don't mean just you guys. I don't mean just you guys, but all good peeps in America. Again, there's a lot more of us than you think. The world sees, as Matt just says, perfectly true. The world sees the cities on fire. Most of the big cities are the protests and all that stupid bullshit. But in like town like mine, you don't see that crap. Okay, everybody is relatively polite to everyone else. Like most places. It's the cities where the liberals have turned them into cesspools. One of my dogs suffers from them hot spots, and he gets all shots and flea treatment. Just the type of dog, I guess. Well, mine is more or less a mutt. He's got Rhodesian Ridgeback and German Shepherd, and he's not mentally regular either. I'm telling you, he's not. I had a ladder in the kitchen because I'm still working on the fucking electricity, trying to get plugs to work, and he wouldn't come out of the house until I moved the ladder. He's not right in the head. The reason he don't like go to town is we never really took him in the truck. So the other place he's gone 3 times, I think, is to the vet. Once to save his life, the other times to get like heartworm tests and the shot. You can give him pills, but they don't work as good. So.
No, my dog is an actual purebred.
Mm-hmm.
Bought it from a breeder. He's if y'all ever heard of one of these, a Bichon Frise.
Yeah.
It looked like a poodle, but it's not a poodle.
Oh yeah,
they're
hairy,
anti-allergenic or something.
They actually have 2 coats. They have 2 coats of hair. They're non-shedding, non-allergenic to people, but they get allergies, and I think that's what happened to him.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. All I know is
my wife watches on the weekends on the news. They always got dogs up for adoption. They put them on the news on like Saturday morning, and she's like, "Oh, I want to go get that dog." I'm like, "And you're gonna take care of it?" And I'm like, "I am," and train it. And I'm like, "Well, all right, I can, but if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna pick out the dog I want."
Well, I got this dog as a puppy. It was like 7 weeks old because the original owner, who actually paid for this dog, like $500, abused it. So I got it from a co-workers of mine whose mom works for the ASPCA, and they rescued the dog, and I took it off their hands for free. Still have the papers on that dog. So why somebody would do that shit to a dog is beyond me.
Me neither. I don't get it. Our dog we got in front of the Walmart for free. They were giving away puppies. The one I wanted was very outgoing. The whole thing. My wife had to have the one sitting in the back of the cage, wanted nothing to do with nobody. Even when he was a puppy, he was like 6, 8 weeks old. It didn't play like a regular puppy. You try to play with it, and really, I don't know what the fuck his problem is. I really don't. But he's afraid of everything, except if it's in the yard. If it's in the yard, he'll kill it. We got to go out every night. We got to bang on the door to get the rabbits out of the freaking yard, or he's going to kill them because they scream, and that makes my wife cry. I had no idea rabbits scream, but they do. So it is what it is.
And I have a female dog in the house.
Yeah.
I have a female dog in the house that I actually paid for, and she's a 3/4 Pomeranian, 1/4 Bichon Frise. So they're both pure white. It's just the female has the long hair like a Pomeranian. The Bichon, it's not very long hair. It's like that cotton looking hair.
Yeah, my buddy.
Yeah, the wife's been talking about dog. We want to get, the kids want a dog. I'm like, well, I'm going to get a dog that's going to be good for something. I mean, I want a Belgian Malinois or something. And she's like, oh, they're too big. I'm like, no, it's smaller than a shepherd. It's like a miniature German shepherd on steroids.
And very trainable.
German Shepherds are very smart dogs.
They're smart as fuck.
Yeah, German Shepherds.
But then I'm like, well, if I train it, it's going to belong to me. You know what I mean? Unless we, all do it together,
Yes, right. Like this Bichon. Within 15 minutes, I taught him how to, well, he doesn't really sit. He'll just lay down, on his stomach by hand commands. And, I did voice and at the same time. And he'll shake, he dances, because these Bichons were, King George the Fourth or whatever he was, he'd carry them around in a basket in front of him. They were circus dogs. Because they did all kind of tricks.
Right.
And he will high five, and he will walk on his hind feet as long as you tell him to dance and you snap your fingers. He will hold his front paws up, walk on his hind feet, and walk. That's the only thing I can get him to do. I can't stop him from shitting in the house, though. That son of a bitch.
Now, that would be the first priority, to not have to shit in the house. I mean, come on, man.
I'm not here all day. My parents that don't take him outside for regular basis. So,
walking on your back feet, that's all cute shit, but you can't shit on the floor. Come on.
I can take him outside and leave him out for 30 minutes. And he just, occasional phrase or French phrase, throwing IEAs around. He just walks around, fucks around all the whole time. He'll piss, and then he'll come in the house and come shit in the damn house.
That sounds like a resentment factor to me or something.
Well, the trick
he
is
hates you or something. I don't know.
He barks at me. it's my dad will keep it, which is I keep telling my dad to stop that shit, but I don't do it. I don't do it. Tell my dad.
You need to get the belt out or something.
Yeah,
I think. I don't know.
My 6'3", 260-pound dad's dad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to work out good for you, Nick.
But, yeah, but that's what happens. I mean, because I work, him and mom are retired. They don't do what they need to do. His lazy ass just sits in the recliner and watches my big ass TV on the cable that I pay for.
And he's gonna sniff dog shit. Well, I don't know why he wants to do that.
You know what he'll do? He will get up out of his recliner. I mean, I swear to God, get up out of his recliner so he can go piss or take a crap. And if he finds dog shit or dog piss on the floor, he puts a paper towel all over it. And just leave it for my mama to have to clean up.
Well,
that's what Bosco does, Jared.
At least he's getting out of the chair to do that. Think about it.
Only for his biscuit.
How about if this dog like disappears in some, mysterious way?
A bad thought, but he's about 9 years old now. The female, her name.
Yeah, he's about ready to hit happy trails.
But we had 2 Pomeranians before that. The female was trained. She would hold it until she was about to explode. The male, well, he was fault rotten. And he did the same thing this dog does. Well, both of them, they lived up until 14 years old. And that's as far as they lived. They were pure Pomeranian. Now, according to what I've read,
now 14 years of dog shit is a lot of dog shit.
It's a lot of dog shit. And puppy pads, you get these training pads, that shit ain't cheap.
No.
And they'll miss the pad.
Yeah.
Put the pad out.
Yeah.
But none of it goes on the pad.
I wonder before.
Well, I'll tell you what. When I grew up, all my life had dogs and shit. None of them were allowed in the house. Never. It'd be in the cellar or outside. Never in the fucking house. So they weren't going to shit in the fucking floor in the first place.
Well, these are not outside dogs. That's the problem.
Yeah. Our last dog.
It was a German Shepherd that had his ass outside.
Our last dog, before she died, Jesus Christ, we had them I was spending $40 a month on them for her because she couldn't even half the time make it to the door, and she never hit the fucker. I don't know. I think we have some. Yeah, I got 2 whole things of them up here. They don't work. All right, I'll be right back. Then we gotta go.
And that doesn't count the 5 cats. Got 2 in the house and 3 outside. So they killing me with dog food. Them fuckers eat more than I do.
No, it was always like dogs when I was growing up. They were never like like kids. They were always dogs. They weren't like fucking kids or anything. It was a dog. It's a fucking dog.
Well, Matt, one day when you're living down by the river,
my dad would not allow us to have a dog.
Well, Matt, when you're one day living in a van by the river and you have your dog, you'll find out, they are.
Be your only friend.
Yeah, it'd be your only friend, Matt. Larry Burns spent $4,000 on a 13-year-old Shih Tzu in the last 6 months. A lot of money.
Oh, I spent a lot of vet money. I spent a lot of vet money, believe me.
We spend about $70 a month at the vet just for the pills to keep the fleas and the heartworm out. Because my one dog, the little dog, just died. She had heartworm when she got here, and I've never had a dog get heartworm. Never had any of that shit. I would give them stuff for fleas, obviously, but never had a dog with heartworm.
Don't tell me you're one of them. Don't tell me either one of you fuckers are them that let you lick. They would lick your fucking mouth and shit, like kiss them and shit like that.
No. But I'll tell you what, my dad does. Feed him from his fork at the table. And
that's just wrong, man.
He used to get on his brother, who is, reps this old pathway is just underneath my dad. The one I told you about that was a journalist and wrote books and, a chief editor and anchor man and worked for all the TV stations. He was like that. He had these little poodles. And my dad would always say, how in the fuck can you, feed them from your, fork and let them drink out their cup? Guess what my dad does now? Everything that goes in his body goes in their body. And then they all get the shits. Not just a turd, but shits, the drizzles.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I used to have a water glass up on my windowsill in the bedroom. And one time I saw my cat drinking out of the fucker, and I'm like, you son of... I backhanded that fucker. I think he saw stars. And I don't know how long he was doing it, but I'm sure I drank out of it after him before. I was like, you fucking motherfucker, you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, my dad don't care.
We're out of
He's
time.
of everything. Even everything that's poisonous to dogs.
Okay, we're out of time. But thank you. One last thing for the night. This comes from a Daily Caller. Dr. Fauci, who said no, there should be no sports or we're all going to die, has thrown out the first pitch for the Washington Nationals for the Major League Baseball season. I guess today was opening day. I don't know. And it was wildly off target.
Yeah.
Much like most of his predictions. I just thought I'd mention that. Yeah. So.
Yeah, he looks like a little homo that never played baseball. He couldn't throw a fucking ball from the pitcher's mouth to fucking home plate.
Yeah, you
what a
really
faggot.
You really need to
like Obama.
Practice that shit before you actually go out and do it at the proper distance, because if you don't, you are going to look like a fool in front of 14 people that are in the stadium.
Hell, I could probably still throw a 90-mile-an-hour fastball at 60 years old from fucking the mound.
No, you couldn't. But anyway, we are out of time. And
bet me.
Yeah, you're not going to hit 90. Sorry. Anyway, we are out of time. As I said, we will be back. What is today? Oh, shit. We'll be back tomorrow night. Right here.
Thursday.
Tomorrow night we got trivia and odd stories from Matty K, which is always headache-inducing and at times funny as shit. So we're looking forward to that. Matt the Loose Cannon. And then Saturday night, of course, is Word Shit with Matty K. So I guess we'll have phone calls tomorrow. I don't know. I'll poll the guys and find out if we're doing that. But anyway, Matt, you got any last words?
Yeah, appreciate anybody that wants to call in and encourage more. And yeah, I could probably still throw a mid-80s fastball 60 feet to home plate and not bounce it. I guarantee you.
Okay. maybe mid-60s, but I think the best you would get is you'd get it to home plate. The catcher would need a sandwich waiting for it, but nevertheless, you're 60 years old. You're not hitting anything at 80 and 90 miles an hour. Now he's going to go out and buy a radar gun, get his kid out there. He's going to throw it against the wall, see how fast it goes, and then he's going to put it on Facebook Watch. I guarantee you.
Have him play the drums
Yeah.
while he's pitching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Nick, any last words for tonight?
Well, I appreciate everybody chiming in and listening and calling in. And hopefully we'll do it again tomorrow night and it'll even be better.
Yep.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, guys, I put the PayPal for Jasmine back up again. If you are interested, please give. I don't care if it's $5. I don't give a shit. Every little bit counts. All right. So please stay vigilant. Be aware of your surroundings at all times. And always remember, it's amazing what you can do, and you have no other choice. My name is Jerry. On behalf of Mr. Matty K and Nick Young, we want to thank everybody that commented and the phone calls for sure. Thank you, guys. Hopefully that will become a regular thing where everybody gets to call in and, we talk to everybody. All right, guys, you have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern here and on the AMREB channel on YouTube. Thank you. Bye.